hungry. Let's hunt.
All these twists and turns remind Pinewood of the Adepti domains we've been to before. Could there be an Adeptus here?
Okay, this is the mic check. Let's see how mic is sounding. Okay, this is the mic check. Let's see how mic is sounding. Okay, good enough. मेरे लैपटॉप पे स्ट्रीमिंग के लिए ना तो OBS ठीक से काम करता है, ना ये प्रिज्म लाइव स्टूडियो सब ठीक से काम करते हैं. सब लोग फ्रेम ड्रॉप करते हैं. सिर्फ गेम कास्टर है टचवुड, जिससे मेरी स्ट्रीम कम से कम ठीक तरीके से चल रही है. आई एम एक्चुअली एबल टू स्ट्रीम. क्योंकि एक तो मैं स्ट्रीम भी लैपटॉप पे करता हूँ. मेरा बेचारा लैपटॉप इतना मैंने उसके ऊपर बोझ डाला हुआ है. अच्छा, चेंज हो गया. ओके. कुछ तो हुआ है. मैंने गलत किया लगता है. एक बार और घुमाना पड़ेगा इसे. यहाँ जाना है क्या? नहीं. तो किधर जाने का है? उसके नीचे क्या है? एक मिनट, यहां से तो मैं आया हूं. उधर भी है क्या कुछ? एक मिनट. हाँ, यहीं से तो मैं आया ही हूँ. ये जो उल्टी तरफ लगा हुआ ना टेढ़े में, उसका कुछ जुगाड़ है. अच्छा, ऐसे समझ गया. भाई मैं कहूँ यार कुछ तो है.
You can't run!
जैसे यहाँ से आया मैं, अब इधर जाने का है। तो बेसिकली अपना डोमेन खुल गया है, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगा था कि शायद कैज़्म और भी लंबा होगा अंदर जाके।
You can't run. Shiver. Pew pew.
अच्छा तुम ड्रैगन हो, तो आओ मैं तुम्हें पावर दिखाता हूँ। Oh shit. मैं भाग ही नहीं पा रहा वहां से। अबे मैं अटक गया।
Maybe this is just fate's dark design. Hey, look over there. It looks like an exit.
अबे मैं कोने में अटक गया। हद है यार। हद है भाई, मैं कोने में अटक गया।
Huh? Wait, this ain't right. So we've been here already?
Yes, this is exactly where we...
But we couldn't have taken a wrong turn. We were headed in the same direction.
Yes, that's what...
Traveler, we were going the right way, weren't we?
How strange.
There's a legend in Inazuma about a merchant who was tricked by a Bakedanuki one evening and kept circling around the same place the whole night. Even by dawn, they...
Yeah, Paimon's heard that.
So we're all familiar with the story then? Good, because I'm pretty... But fear not, I happen to have a certain sidekick who can exercise yokai and spirits and...
Unbelievable. And only who...
For the boss, ignorance is a virtue.
You're up, Ushi! Go get that spirit. This is Ushi, an auxiliary member. Oh, Ushi says hello, everyone. You can just call him Ushi or Beefcake. Yeah, he's got a keen sense of direction, so I'll let him lead.
I didn't know gangs could have auxiliary members.
This does not have the trappings of some...
You're telling me?
All right, go, Ushi. Huh? What's that? Oh, really? Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Ushi says he searched everywhere, but that doesn't add up. If we were able to come in, then there must be a way to get out.
Has anyone else noticed this? We initially thought we fell here from above. At that time, there was a way out high overhead. But now, it's inexplicable if you ask me.
It seems there's more than meets the eye with these underground structures. I'm gonna take another look around.
Everywhere we look, there are just more and more rocks.
What? You scared now?
No. Paimon's...
Oh, yeah? Well, Ushi also thinks you're scared. It's okay. Don't be scared to admit you're, We can't just sit here twiddling our thumbs. Let's keep looking for a way out. Shinobu, you stay here with my precious savior. I'll take the Traveler and Paimon with me.
Got it. Be careful.
Please, there's no need to keep calling me savior. Just Yanfei is fine. Mr. Arataki, it seems that as the head of the Arataki gang, you possess a strong sense of leadership.
Ah, too kind, too kind. And just call me Ito. Since we're a team now, we should have each other.
Seems there's really
इस क्वेस्ट में बहुत सारे कट सीन्स हैं यार। कुछ ज़्यादा ही कट सीन्स हैं.
Seems there's really
बहुत सारे कट सीन्स हैं यार. कुछ ज़्यादा ही कट सीन्स हैं.
I can't shake the feeling that there's something off about this place.
Boss, did you guys find anything over?
Not only that, I could have sworn I saw some shadows moving a second ago.
probably not the right time to ask this, but Paimon just can't help it. Ito!
No, ignore the red horns, okay? I'm talking about spooky, floaty ghosts.
Ito!
Oh no, boss. You've been found out.
What? Me?
Looking at you, Paimon suddenly doesn't feel scared anymore. Hey, but...
Maybe I should make better use of my... Add a little salt and some pepper. Yeah, roasted lavender melon is delicious. You can... Oh, right. There are 2 types, sweet and savory. Alright, you can try them both then. If I'm reading the situation correctly, there seems to be some secret here that the boss and I are not supposed to know about. But don't...
Oh, I thought I smelled something cooking.
Would you like some, Yunfei?
Thank you, but I'm not hungry. You guys go ahead. Oh, and by the way, I haven't seen you in a while, Shinobu.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? The last time I saw you was when you taught one of my classes as a substitute while I was studying in Liyue.
Substitute teacher? Ah, yes, now I remember.
Yes, I remember everyone said your lecture was very interesting.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Who would have ever guessed that we'd get caught up in such a dilemma?
Not only that, she's funny and engaging while she speaks. Needless to say...
Aw.
I see everyone is still here.
Yelan, we split into groups and searched the area, but there are no signs of it.
No. And, though I'd prefer not to say it, we'd better mentally if we can't find a way out. An underground space with an entrance but no exit. If anyone happens to find a potential exit...
Hey, Traveler, what's with the serious face? Xiao! Oh, right, sure! Let's give it a shot! Huh. No response. Oh no, does that mean even
That's it. I want to take another look. And this time, Arataki...
Boss!
Whoa!
Time for some roasted lavender.
Huh? We're trapped in a life and death situation underground and... Interesting. You hear that? Ushi says you're completely right. Wait.
It's important to stay replenished. We must keep our energy and morale up in preparation. Even Ushi knows that.
Fine. You two... hey, well, hold on. Is it still warm? Fine. Yeah. We'll have a quick snack and then we'll keep looking.
Who could have ever guessed we'd get trapped in a place like this? For all the studying I've done in my life, all I know is how to land people in prison. I don't know the first thing about breaking out. I've even made a contract with my father to live a happy life, try and stay positive. At least I've explored a new place and seen more of the world while reuniting with some old friends. Yeah, there's...
Our situation is grim. There doesn't appear to be a way out for now. Fortunately, we don't seem to lack supplies, and even our motley crew has just focus on taking care of yourself.
क्या quest थी? Wait until the next day. अबे कल से पक रहे हैं ये.
There's nothing for. Oh, Paimon longs to stretch her legs and run free in the world out. Alright, fly free then. Basically, Paimon just wants just a day. No, maybe not much.
Yo! Thought I heard you chatting over here.
Oh, hey, Bold. Well, everyone, I just completed another.
Here, have some water and take a.
Thank you, Shinobu.
Out! I want out! All I want is to cruise the streets and have beetle fights again.
Boss, remember there's your image to consider.
But it's so boring. Walking around this hole every day. If only I could slurp some ramen and see the beautiful flower.
Ramen? Oh, speaking of ramen, Traveler, I'm not hungry either. But let me pose the question this way. Who is...
It's definitely not me.
Hey, what's everybody looking at me for? It's
Paimon.
No? Paimon?
Huh? What am I missing here?
Yes, I heard that too, as I was walking over. The question is, how can you not feel hungry?
That's also strange. Of course, everyone has different perceptions of the passage of time.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like we've been here 3...
Although I cooked some food, it wasn't because I was hungry. I just wanted to keep our spirits up. I was planning on saving, now that I think about it. Not only am I not hungry, but I don't feel any real...
Yes, I concur. Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar.
Oh, the more you say, the scarier it sounds. Huh? What's wrong,
That's pretty weird. Sounds like the little dude...
But he is an Adeptus. This kind of situation should be no trouble for him. I fear that this problem underground...
I found something, everyone. I just discovered a new path over there that seems to lead to an unknown area.
Boy, Rosaria has some competition.
You mean a way out? Oh, finally!
Yay! You found something!
I still suspect things can't be that simple. We should all...
Huh? Paimon doesn't...
Appearances can be deceiving. As I was examining the wall just now, seems to me that it's been created using some illusory magic.
Whoa!
Gotta hand it to ya. That sure wasn't easy to find.
Miss Yelan's determination and eye for detail are certainly impressive.
It doesn't matter. I'm not tired. Well, given we're already here...
Right behind ya! Paimon...
एक और अबे यार Okay.
Lucy, is that you?
Hey! Did anyone else just hear that voice? It sounded super creepy!
ये तो हुआ ही बड़ा टच ये सारे कलर मिले हैं आपस में
No. What? Hit me. Don't fight.
Is some sort of battle taking place here? I wonder who could be involved.
Okay. Okay. और यहाँ क्या है? कुछ नहीं. तो वो राइट अप हो गया. यहाँ चल के देखते हैं ये क्या है. यार जिसने भी बनाया है ये.
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell. Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight. Let's go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find him?
अबे फिर से.
Retribution!
Okay, this is fairly easy. Okay. अब बारी है पर्पल वालों की. पर्पल वाले कहाँ हैं भाई? यहाँ पे. ओके पर्पल वाला साइन है ये बंदा बना हुआ। और कुछ रह गया?
Time for retribution!
Look at you, Boozy!
Burning disc!
ओके ये पजल अच्छा है, टफ भी है और वन मोर टू गो। ब्लू वाला एरिया। और ब्लू में सिंबल कौन सा है? ओके आई थिंक आई कैन। ब्लू में सिंबल है ये। अबे छोटे छोटे यार ये बड़ा परेशान करते हैं।
I'm here. Diana Special!
Time for retribution!
चलो लास्ट वन। नहीं मेरे ख्याल से लास्ट वन तो क्या हो सकता है, इसके बाद भी कोई ना कोई आ ही जाए। ओके अच्छा समझ गया। नो ये इसका है, ये नीचे वाले का है। सारे हो गए। और ये खाली वाले के अंदर पोर्टल खुल गया।
another platform. Let's go and take a look. The ground has dissolved? What's down there?
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. Something's not. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Conqueror of demons?
Xiao, is that you?
Quit trying to scare us.
Huh? Wait, is this some kind?
Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
Hello!
He isn't responding.
You.
Oh, he finally said something!
Oh!
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's...
Talk about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and then we heard the...
A coincidence. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this
If he can, we should have him regroup with us as soon as...
Tell us what happened and where you are now.
No. Your safety is the top.
Huh? He disappeared.
Where'd he go? It sounded like he might be injured. We need to go help him.
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Huh, he's injured and telling us to be careful? Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way!
Okay.
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry, I'm invincible!
Looks pretty deep.
अरे
Well, Bull Tucker, how's your ear?
It's fine! Ugh. My butt is tough!
वो नीचे तो पानी था तो गिरा कहाँ पे?
If it hurts, I promise.
What do you mean try not to laugh? You should be feeling some serious sympathy for me right now.
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not.
Paimon, don't laugh.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu?
Wait a second. Xiao's not here. But...
Seems a little out of place here.
Maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins in dangerous places so that anyone in trouble can take Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger wouldn't be so optimistic.
Wow, Bull Chucker. Looks
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough, step aside. Once this door's open, we are out of here.
ये तो इनाजुमा लग रहा है, आर्किटेक्चर तो वही है.
Eviloni, be gone! You heard me!
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be. You're just saying things.
Why don't we just open the door again and...
Who? Me? Oh.
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child. Be gone!
Those people are carrying bowls.
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place?
Calm down now.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a person.
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Huh? How could that be possible? Ugh, this...
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
No way! Somebody else...
All right, I'll try.
That's our Shinobu. Now, don't let whoever's behind that door push you around.
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady, you should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Shinobu?
No way.
Oh, this is embarrassing. This is one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty...
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me...
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock. You're totally hardcore.
It's true. You've got a good thing going.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, it always changes to something that nobody wants. And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. We need to get our rear and keep...
Would any of you like to give it a try?
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through, it's
why?
because I don't buy it. That's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the conqueror of demons by going through that door. So
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have...
All right.
Yeah, my savior. Show him what you're made.
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you...
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I...
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on...
A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
Who were they?
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult...
So you mean you don't like handling...
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially if the kind you saw. It's not long before those good intentions plunge into... It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor. It just seems that I still...
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most complicated and tragic of things.
I suppose there is no need to discuss this any further. Does anyone else?
Don't look at me. I told you.
Come on, Yelan. We're a team here. If you're not gonna try...
In that case, I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes... The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive.
Yeah, sounds...
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets. Boss, you really do need to work on...
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
इसका कंघी है?
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. What about you, Traveler?
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides...
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting...
So, wait.
Oh, ये expect नहीं कर रहा था मैं. अच्छा, is this what I feared? मैं अबिस में हूँ क्या? ये सही है यार.
Hey, there you are. You sure had Paimon's... We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you.
Did you find anything, Traveler?
So, did you find the person we...
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something...
Huh? How could that be? Don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for her with you.
Stupid!
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not... I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain.
Huh? What do you mean?
I feel the same way. We need to watch our every step.
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but yet the things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange.
On top of that, I'm starting to feel...
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise, we would have stopped...
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue, we should eat...
Paimon suddenly...
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too.
According to the current evidence, it seems our physical condition, and now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest.
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon, you okay?
Hard to believe what we've encountered. Well, I suppose there's no use hiding it anymore now that everyone's seen it. What you all saw, really, after these last few years with the Arataki gang, I suppose you could say though the list of annoying things to deal with is practically endless. Strolling around the streets, roasting lavender melons with friends in the... Just don't laugh at me, okay? Otherwise you might... It's hard to believe what we've encountered. You don't look very well. At least not like when we just arrived. Listen to me. The most important thing is get some rest before you gather the courage to take your next... Once you've chosen the path to take, don't hesitate.
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back to that door again? Ah, perfect timing. I was just having a... You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door throwing beans at me, but causing trouble for you? What? There's nothing we can do? Listen here, can't you have one last look for it? If you really can't find it, we'll just... Ushi, you sure you can't find a way... Yep, that's gotta be honest. Oh, come on, don't get mad at... I did think about just using my Oni super strength to dig our way out, but the rocks here are even... The rocks didn't even budge when Ushi charged him. It's pretty odd. The only thing I can do now is, Yeah, I know.
ये पहली बार हुआ है जब मैंने पाइमान को अपने से दूर देखा है, मतलब कि शी इज नॉट अटैच्ड टू मी, अटैच्ड टू द ट्रैवलर। पर इसकी तबीयत इतनी ज़्यादा कैसे ख़राब हो गई? यहाँ पे कुछ ऐसा है क्या, या ये पाइमॉन के सीक्रेट से रिलेटेड है?
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure?
Don't worry about me. Staying focused on now. If I'm not it's my job.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point.
Sure. Sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed something.
As they say, two... By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there. Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to... Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place? It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons... I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else. But is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here, and we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place where, when you put it all together, everything points. This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos. And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense. Unless this space wanted us to hear it, which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted. Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room. At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of. There's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. This space is a powerful opponent. But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small space? It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap. But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons? Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining travel. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe... Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And... break! I secretly learned Yelan's illusion-breaking method without her knowing. Really didn't expect that to work. The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a...
Okay. तो सी आ रहे हो? आ जाओ.
if we try to stay calm and listen carefully. It's getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did he go through here? I thought just that battle 5 years ago. What is he doing here? The one I met. Is that
Ooh.
Yaksha?
Is it about that Yaksha that disappeared and never came back? एक यक्षा था गेम के अंदर शाओ के अलावा जो गायब हो गया था वॉर के बाद, आर्कॉन वॉर के बाद, और वो कभी दोबारा नजर नहीं आया क्योंकि वो पागल हो गया था. ऐसी कुछ स्टोरी है.
Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yanfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find... It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get...
Everything is chaotic here. No, the darkness that sullies my soul is...
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space... Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So, you're in...
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the...
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the try something.
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might...
Stand back!
इसका फेस छुपा क्यों हुआ है? पायमान अभी भी थकी हुई है. कुछ तो पंगा है सेलेस्टियल बंदों के साथ.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own sake.
It's just a flesh wound. I'm fine.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you.
Fine.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yanfei managed to exploit its...
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to...
I went back to the domain again just now, although I couldn't find a new route. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared. I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that the...
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard, or to wear us down. If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
येलान की आवाज़ सुनी सुनाई लग रही है, मतलब एक और कोई वीडियो गेम कैरेक्टर है जिसका जो वॉइस आर्टिस्ट है वो येलान का वॉइस आर्टिस्ट है, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even...
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do.
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria. Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise...
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tayvat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced. At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive. Are you all right? You've said...
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing... Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked?
All right.
Oh, don't worry. I won't write...
No, I meant if you're going to...
You don't look well. I guess things... It's okay. You don't have... Sometimes I really...
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep. Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to... Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Traveler, when did you get here?
Wait, where are we? Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tayvat could end up so out of their depth? Yeah, so anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing Yeah, just like that. Ushi.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. Don't worry. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so.
What happened happened while Paimon was sleeping?
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of demons.
No need to be so formal.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone. But when I found them,
Madam Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshuin to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself.
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacious.
Bosacious? I thought that you were the only one left.
You could say that. But Bosacious's body is the only one. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacious, it was the day he lost his mind.
देखा मैंने कहा था ना है वही एक.
He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacious was the eldest of us. He once told us, as yakshas we will experience countless wars.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible. But I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my...
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear...
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, but no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total.
Wow. But you must think it was probably...
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacious was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacious you were fighting with?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence.
What will?
Oh, right. I came here maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa. You want to write a will? Now?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure, It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely...
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be...
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you this is my last will?
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
ये मुझे एक बार देखना पड़ेगा येलान का वॉइस एक्टर कौन है. हर वॉइस इज बॉदरिंग मी. ये आवाज़ मैंने पहले सुनी है किसी गेम में. ऑब्वियसली वॉइस एक्टर्स बहुत अलग अलग गेम्स में काम करते हैं, बट आई हैव टू चेक आउट. येलाना नहीं, येलान. Laura Post. Okay. Games, video games. Okay, Ari की आवाज़ मैंने इतनी सुनी नहीं. Skullgirl, Smite, Titanfall, Harley Quinn. अब मुझे याद है, गेम है फायर वॉच. उसमें जो फीमेल क्या कहते हैं प्रोटैगनिस्ट कह लो उसको, उसकी आवाज़ इससे मिलती जुलती है थोड़ी सी. एनीवेज,
Yelan, don't be...
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength.
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy.
Have a taste of this! Yeah! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path.
Good job.
I'm the man.
भाई ने अपनी सारी एनर्जी यूज कर ली भाई ने अपनी सारी एनर्जी यूज कर ली एक ही पंच में.
Should have seen this coming.
पर अच्छी बात है, किसी काम तो आया.
Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he...
Let me see if there's any way I can...
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with boss is, he just can't stand conflict between... Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that.
बहुत ज़्यादा adorable बंदा है. Ito Arataki.
Another thing with boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat—
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve it. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point.
Ito?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people.
Shinobu?
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world.
What the? So...
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go in.
I see. I'm with you.
what?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, Self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai.
We will. Same to you. Alright, Traveler, let's...
Don't worry. Ushi and I know how. I think I can speak for both of us and... Go on, get out of here.
बे मुक्का तो इसने यही मारा था। पोर्टल कहाँ गया? ये पोर्टल वहाँ खुला हुआ है। शाबाश।
Our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office? I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first. What the... Are they?
अबे ये कहाँ से आ गया
Are they
अंदर?
treasure hoarders?
तो कमाल ही हो गया। मतलब कोई कहीं कुछ पहुंचे ना पहुंचे, कोई कहीं से बाहर निकल पाए ना निकल पाए, ये भाई साहब पहले यहाँ पे पड़े होते हैं।
They look familiar.
कमाल ही है यार।
Jab cross. I messed up.
Incinerate! Balloon! Invisible evidence! Yikes! Incinerate! Balloon! Easy Pete, you know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back. Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory? Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Huh? A new entrance. Great!
like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is this? Ah, watch out!
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're
Get frostbite.
Incinerate!
Freshness to the soul. Chill to the bone.
Take it easy.
Roasted fried. Frozen food. This was well done.
Motion to compel!
Flash frost. Disgusting. Well done.
Busted.
Roasted fried. You need to hurry up. This one's well done. Roasted fried.
Gotcha. Here comes the couch.
An unfortunate fault. That doesn't give up. But can I all here? I will recall you. See in the compass.
Amateurs. And still,
You've still got it.
remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic.
It looks somewhat familiar.
Okay. ये स्पेस अलग है। Okay. ये मैंने खोल दिया यहाँ पे, तो ये वहाँ भी खुला हुआ है। यहाँ पे वो चीज़ नहीं है।
I'm here. Let's go, let's go. क्या बस इसी के लिए यहाँ पे था?
जहाँ से नोट्स लिए वो पढ़ते हैं। कहाँ पर है किताबें? यहाँ। यहाँ कहीं ऊपर जाके देखते हैं क्या है। यहाँ नहीं जा सकते ऊपर। ये पूरा तोड़ने को यहाँ पे बस एक चेस्ट मिली है और कुछ नहीं। ओह, अब यहाँ पे ट्री नहीं अटकेगा। अब वो ट्री गायब हो गया होगा वहां से। तो वो पास्ट है और ये फ्यूचर। और ये खुला नया डोमेन। ये तो कुछ लाल लाल सा है।
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
एक गेम है, मुझे उसका नाम याद नहीं आ रहा। वो एंड्रॉयड पे भी है, वो पीसी पे भी है। उसमें भी यही सेम कॉन्सेप्ट है कि पास्ट में जाके आप कुछ चेंज करोगे तो फ्यूचर में वो चेंज हो जाएगी। जैसे अगर आपको कोई दरवाज़ा बंद मिल रहा है, दरवाज़ा आपको खोलना है, तो आप पास्ट में जाओ, वो दरवाज़ा खोल दो, फिर प्रेजेंट में आओगे, दरवाज़ा आपको खुला मिलेगा।
Osatius, I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
ओके, ब्रेक टाइम।
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back. This is my fight.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius' signature tactic.
Die here with me!
How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial creatures. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
This is my purpose.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see.
He was saying something about...
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion, this space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly...
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but... I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate. Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
इस बार घड़ी यहाँ चली गई है. जा चुके हो. Backward.
we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
There's nothing here at all.
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the Abyss, but where are the opponents?
Your memory of the Abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory? It's getting darker. It's...
Lumine, wait!
बहुत कम बोलता है ये सिर्फ अपनी बहन को देख के बोलता है
What? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh, she was just a figment of your imagination? So, she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this. Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer. All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass. Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All the world within reach.
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, but if the bosacious we saw was just an illusion, will we really be able to take anything we...
Bosacius was the leader of the 5 Yakshas under Rex Lap, unlike me. He was
Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor.
All this information. It was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back. Minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die! Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that?
Huh?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need to double check. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track. And look! Something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now. Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But what about you guys? You found something, didn't you?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the Fantastic Compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the Fantastic Compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the Fantastic Compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel the...
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the Fantastic Compass last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse,
Then we're home free.
Awesome.
you bet.
Your idea.
Okay, well, let's all take a quick break.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the Fantastic Compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result. We all came here for different purposes. And everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imagination. This space... It's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but... the whole time. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long... Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Huh? Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrian's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so...
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape...
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the Fantastic Compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance.
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. You're incredibly It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come...
Sure.
Cutscene.
Stars align, bestow your light, evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge, by dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The Fantastic Compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
अच्छा कोई तो जा रहा है बचाने के लिए। मेरे को शाओ कैसे मर सकता है भाई? किसने बचाया है? जोंगली, जोंगली, ये माय मैन। वही मैं सोचूं शाओ कैसे मर सकता है।
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any...
She's gone.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao, and since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make...
Hey, so... Bullchucker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna... Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain? You need to tell us if you're not feeling.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
What the heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
It's a long story. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please...
Crazy talk. You helped us first. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why do
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to...
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to...
What?
Oh, I want to hear...
Me too. Count.
Good idea! Let's get Paimon. Never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and...
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha! Just leave it to us.
Alright, Ito, Shinobu, Ushi?
Oh, yeah!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were...
You're still... I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yanfei, heading towards Liu. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to...
I figure. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chap... Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friend...
we got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything!
Oh. You figured me out, huh? Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but... Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make.
Bye, Yelan!
You knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's somewhere...
Where is it?
A place that has to do with... The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy, and perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing. So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that. Oh yeah, Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them. Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And...
Suddenly you sound a lot... They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think the Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Elatus. I am Elatus, and Menogius is General Capisus. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the five of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments. It took
Well, Paimon still thinks you were...
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape. In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhang Li, Rex Lapis, for such a long time, and you've helped him?
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, it's good that one more person will remember him.
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now, too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Elatus, is that you?
Who's Elatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're mine. I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacious.
Hey, Bosacious.
Bosacious.
I am Bosacious, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all.
How?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacious's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why, now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacious. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacious was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. Bosacious, Boyong, heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world. I accept your advice. From this day on,
Finished the interlude chapter.
I smell rabbit.
ओह Zhongli। यार लियुए की कोई मेन स्टोरी लाइन और उसमें Zhongli ना हो, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता। ये तो सारी की सारी वो होती जा रही है, खाली डायलॉग्स.
Let's hunt.
कितनी सारी वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट पेंडिंग हो गई है. Chapter 3, Act 1, Forest of Change. Sounds from afar of Ballad and Bruise, Act 1. ये अभी मन नहीं कर रहा दोबारा से कुछ करने का. शुरू क्वेस्ट में 12 दिन है. पहले मैं वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट निपटा लूँ, लास्ट में आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट पे जाऊँगा.
I smell rabbit.
ये है क्या चीज? अच्छा, कामी सातो एस्टेट।
Ad Astra Abbot.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty...
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of more.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing more at it. If it does...
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited...
Huh? Really? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true. Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual.
A wish ritual? That actually, right? Even Pine?
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for... It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like, a lot. But get this, I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find...
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of... Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling...
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask... Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the... Inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff.
Grasp the thought in mind, clear like the light of the moon, as close as kin with you.
No, it's not hear my summons,
Hey! What are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me!
Incantation?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it. I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that... Anyway, I just know this...
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and look at you now. Trying dubious methods.
Wait. What?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, it's most likely a self-published title. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but it...
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using the...
What's so surprising about that? They're probably...
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami? She's the expert when it comes to...